Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome with our students who are registered in Introduction to Research Methodology course. Our course teachers are Dr. Samar Husseini and I'm Sahar Muhammad Soliman. First of all, I will talk about a very important issue for you, which is a course specification. The total marks 200, 60 for semester activities, 40 for semester written exam, 20 for oral exam, and 80 for written exam. The course contains 6 units. Overview about research, research process, research designs, including observational and experimental design, data collection, tools and methods of data collection, sampling, and research ethics. Today we will discuss an overview about research, a brief, the outline, meaning of research, definition, purpose, characteristics, types of research, and steps of research process. What is research? Research is a very interesting subject. Word research is comprised of 2 words, re and search. It means to search again. Research, we can use research in every day in our life. If you want to buy a t-shirt, you first decide the color, the quality of the clothes, the price, and then go for shopping. So you have objective to detect your research. So research means systematic investigations or activity to gain new knowledge of the already existing facts, correcting the present mistakes, removing existing misconceptions, adding new learning to the existing fund of knowledge. If we say that there is a new disease happen sudden, we know signs and symptoms, but we didn't know the mode of transmissions. So we search, but we search in scientific database to gain new knowledge about mode of transmission than to make an prevention. This is a new knowledge and facts. For correcting the mistakes and misconception, when it started HIV, human immunodeficiency viruses, from years ago, there was a misconception about mode of transmission, like shaking hands or mosquitoes. But after searching in web-based, we find the correct answer. Second point is definition of research. We have many types of definitions, but we select John W. Best. He said, research comprises defining and redefining problems, formulating hypotheses or suggest solutions, collecting, organizing, and evaluating data, making deductions and reaching conclusions, and at last, careful testing the conclusions to determine whether they fit the formulated hypothesis. Which means that if we have an increasing in hospital-acquired infection in X hospital, this is a problem. Why it happened? Maybe because healthcare professionals have a poor knowledge about infection control measures and their practice was poor. Also, maybe didn't compliance with infection control measures. So this is a problem, and we have a suggest for solutions, which is conduct educational program about infection control measures. Then we collect data by assessing their knowledge and observe their practice, and organize and programs and evaluate it. If we conduct this program and the healthcare workers become compliant with infection control measures, it suggests that hospital-acquired infection will be decreased. This is fit the formulated hypothesis. So the purpose of research is to find out the truth which is hidden and which has not been discovered as yet. So each research study has its own specific purpose. Other objectives like to gain familiarity with a phenomenon, like increasing of hospital-acquired infection. This is a phenomenon. To portray accurately the characteristics of a particular individual situation or a group, healthcare providers' characteristics, their experience, if they received infection control programs training or not, to determine the frequency which something occurs or with which it's associated with something else. If conducted a health educational program, the infection will be decreased. This is associated with it. To test a hypothesis of causal relationship between variables, if we said there are risk factors like smoking and the cause is lung cancer. What do you think are the main characteristics of research? As we said before, we gather new knowledge. We said about new disease. So we gather new knowledge about mode of transmission to prevent this disease, which is using existing data for a new purpose. Answer questions and solve problems. Predicting future occurrence. If we have risk factors like smoking, so predict to follow to become a cancer. Generalizations, principles, or theories. All of this requires an expertise. Also, we need carefully designed procedures, applying every possible test to validate the procedures should be true, should be patient, unhurried activity. Activity should be more accurate. After collect your data, you should record it, and courage is based on insight and imagination. The next point is types of research methodology. We have two types, quantitative and qualitative. Quantitative methodology, we can use assess knowledge. We can assess or observe their practice, but we put it in numbers and using statistics by numbers and tabulations. It's used to quantify the problem, generating numerical data. Data can be transformed into usable statistics, generalize result from large population. Because we take a sample size should be accurate to can be generalized. Qualitative provide insight into the problem, gain an understanding of underlying reasons, opinion, thoughts, behaviors, culture-wise, describing in detail the specific situation. For types of research, we should have a background research from primary or secondary. Primary research means the first-hand observation and investigation. Primary research may come from your own observation or experience, or you gathered personally from other people and written by a person who was part of the study. While secondary research, we used other studies, a relevant written topic, analysis and interpret what the primary research found. We have sources of background information. For primary, relevant people, researcher observation, experience, historical record, text, company records, personal documents, statistical data. works of literature, works of art, film, video, laboratory experiments. For secondary sources, critiques of art, analysis of historical events, research for books, reports, journals, articles reproduced online, scientific database, critique of literary works. The final step is the research process. We start with this sequence. Select a topic, then conduct literature review. I can't start with literature review, so I should select the topic first, then conduct the literature review through secondary and primary research we discussed, select specific problem research questions or hypotheses, then decide design and methodology, and collect data by interviewing or questionnaire or laboratory investigation or physical examination or focus group, all of these data collections, and then analysis and present data by statistical tables and infographic diagram. After that, we interpret finding and state conclusion and generalizing about problem. This exercise arranges the following activities into their expected sequence in the general research process. The answer in the other or next slide. So we talk today about the meaning of research, definition of research, types of research, characteristics and purpose of research, sources of research, and next time, inshallah, we'll start with research process. Thank you.